The latest that you have on the casualty figures there?
The latest figures in the state of Tamil Nadu are about 1,700 people being killed. There's also hundreds more in neighbouring states, Andhra Pradesh, and even round on the west coast of India in Kerala, a place where many tourists like to go. There have been deaths reported there as well.
And are there many more people still reported missing?
Yes, there are. In Andhra Pradesh, at least 400 fishermen were said to have gone out to sea or were out at sea this morning. They're definitely still missing. Some fishermen's bodies have been washed ashore throughout the day, but I don't think anyone has really got a sense of what's happened to all the people who were out at sea when this struck. The Indian government is doing everything it can. It's describing itself as being on a war footing now, and it's sending helicopters and boats and doing everything it can to find out what is going on. But there are...
Det här, utan det enda vi märker är en vanlig, lugn, perfekt thailändsk semesterdag.
Har du fått någon mer information?
Nej, utan den information vi har...
Definitely still people missing, and on the more remote parts of the...
Svenskar finns bland de drabbade områdena.
Ja, det var ingen som förstod vad det var som hände, för det var...
On the main beach here in Madras just an hour or two ago, and again pretty sort of chaotic and slightly tense atmosphere.
The sheer number of bodies there.
I think nerves are a bit frayed and fraught.
Hittade mig som väl var, så att det var ju...
Scenes with people around, some of them looking pretty...
Det var ju väldigt oroligt ett tag. Vi sitter ju här uppe i bergen då, eller lite högre upp här och väntar, för de säger att...
Now, so people are still struggling to come to terms with what happened. I mean, it's just an incredible shock to this city.
Matthew Grant in Madras, thank you.
Villages as of yet.
We've heard terrible reports from the area where you are of many bodies being washed up on the beaches. How are they coping with...
Rushing around, wailing, trying to get any news they can about missing relatives. I was down here. A lot of people hanging around.
Det kommer fler då.
Och enligt uppgifterna här så har flodvågen varit upp till 10 meter hög och rört sig med 200 miles per hour, alltså bortåt 300 kilometer i timmen när den träffade kusten. De första ryktena här sa att minst 200 människor på Patong beach var spolade ut i havet. Men sen har det kommit andra uppgifter om att det saknas 5 personer, så att det hela är mycket förvirrat. Vi som har rest rakt över Phuket under förmiddagen har inte märkt någonting. Att man väntar en sån här flodvåg till mot Phuket.
Thousands of miles of coastline across the entire region.
Och därför får vi inte lov att lämna den här småbåtshamnen där vi ligger. Alla båtar i området är kallade in i hamnen av de thailändska myndigheterna.
Ja, vi bedömer läget som allvarligt. Det är stora materiella skador. Vi har ännu inte fått in någon information om att vi skulle ha skadade resenärer annat än lindrigare småskador, typ att man har fått plåstra om och så. Men det är väldigt många som vi fortfarande inte har kommit i kontakt med, så vi kan inte utesluta någonting förrän vi har hela bilden klar för oss.
Hur många hotell har ni där nere?
Vi har ett 50-tal totalt, men det är väldigt få av dem som är direkt påverkade. Det gäller ju framförallt de hotell som
kan vara drabbade.
Islands, you have to remember that this area, as well as those big islands that we've been focusing on, there are lots of little settlements, and in the next 2 or 3 hours, as first light comes, one of the priorities for the emergency services, for the Thai Army and Navy forces who've been mobilized to help beach, but of course they dumped all this debris onto the streets and in many cases tore down power lines. So part of the problem that they've had working through the night has just been establishing power. Then you've got this second issue, which has been touched on a little earlier, of just trying to contact these outlying